and you go deep and commit to it, you will most likely reap massive benefits from that tax haven and those incentives from these different countries. You probably saw my news bit on FTX moving to the Bahamas, but guess what? Crypto influencers are moving to Puerto Rico. Hey, Puerto Rico. Hey. They're moving to Puerto Rico because of the tax laws, but they should probably watch out because I've actually spent a lot of time looking into excuse me, tax laws in Puerto Rico. Banana smoothie. The latest the latest Times article qualifies Puerto Rico, hey, as home of the world's first cryptocurrency communities. Are they exaggerating this, or are they onto something? Apparently, favorable tax laws have brought 10,000 well-heeled U.S. migrants to the island. From those, an estimated 3,000 of the arrivals are newly minted cryptocurrency millionaires. An estimated 4,000 companies and wealthy individuals have also relocated to Puerto Rico. Hey, I'm just going to keep doing that the entire article, guys. While these numbers have to be certainly an exaggeration, the overall article is relatively well written. The author, however, is a cryptocurrency newcomer and uses cliche-riddled phrases like new currency invested in a flash and instant millionaires. He also qualifies the industry as, quote, one of the most energy-intensive activities around the world, even though he's mostly talking about proof-of-stake. In any case, let's start with the beginning. In 2012, though, the government of Puerto Rico, which is an unincorporated territory of the United States, passed a series of acts offering tax incentives to any American investors who want to relocate. That resolution caused two phenomena. One, heavyweight crypto players such as hedge fund Pantera and the risk management firm Dharma Capital have relocated to Puerto Rico. And two, some locals are up in arms because they do not enjoy the same tax breaks, and the influx of wealthy outsiders is driving up property prices beyond the reach of existing residents. Sounds familiar, guys? Gentrification, what? Before jumping to conclusions, though, remember that in 2017, a storm of epic proportions hit Puerto Rico. And Hurricane Maria was the worst storm in almost a century, bringing winds of 155 miles per hour and causing an estimated $90 billion in damage. The entire island lost access to power, and regular outages are still common today. The favorable tax laws are a way of bringing money to the island. And let's be honest, guys, it seems like it's working. So what's happening in Puerto Rico? Apparently, the author is torn. In one hand, he seems to admire crypto's attitude towards life. On the other hand, he still believes that it's all about magic internet money and that to make it in crypto requires no effort at all. But in the real world, pessimism is rife, and we seem to be fighting over ever smaller slices of the pie. But what if you could simply grow the pie? What if you could just use technology to create a new wealth in an instant? This guy seems kind of ignorant. On the other hand, the author sees the good. In recent months, Puerto Rico has hosted cryptocurrency conferences and set up beginners courses for locals to learn the basics of digital currencies. On the other hand, he describes the opposer side of cutthroat pros. Quote, the migrants are rootless digital plutocrats, greedy neo-colonial tax exiles enacting a fantasy of feasting on Puerto Rico's desperation. Looks like that guy just graduated with honors from English class with his degree in underwater basket weaving. But he used some exceptionally strong words and exceptionally expensive words that I understand and use sometimes. So I understand your pros, I understand where you're getting at, and I understand the dissonance. Here's the TLDR. Is Puerto Rico, this is what you need to know, is Puerto Rico a tax haven? Yes. Do you have to live there for 9 months plus? Yes. Do you have to read the fine print? Yes. Is it actually going to be, from a tax perspective, that beneficial? No, because once you move that money from Puerto Rico to America, guess what? You get taxed. So many of these articles about Puerto Rico, Malta, Bahamas, Singapore, Switzerland, Estonia, all these articles, guys, about tax havens for crypto are semi-truths. The question you really have to ask yourself, are you in a position of mobility that you can actually do this? And if you can, and you go deep and commit to it, you will most likely reap massive benefits from that tax haven and those incentives from these different countries. But you can't go half-ass. That's the point. You can't go half-ass on anything. So you guys tell me. Leave a comment below. Is Puerto Rico the place to go for crypto? Smash the like button. I'll see you guys on the flip side.